Hi everyone, a pleasant good evening. I am Willie Martin, aka Mr. Will, where you had two games going on about an hour apart. Range is across the street from us, and tonight, the first exhibition game of two, 4-game set, coming off a loss in San Diego 1 week ago. How would the Cowboys look tonight? Well, initially it didn't look too well because Tony Romo, in his first possession coming back from back surgery, he would have a fumbled handoff about 3.5 minutes in, and Baltimore running in for a touchdown, 26-yard scamper to make it 7-0. Ensuing possession, the Cowboys would proceed taking the ball down the length of the field, Romo connecting for a 31-yard touchdown pass to Des Bryant. Things were tied at 7 apiece. Of course, 12 seconds later, you'd have a 108-yard kickoff return by Deontay Thomas, I believe. That made it 14-7 Baltimore. And a very weird first period because while the Cowboys had 13.5 minutes of possession, the Ravens didn't even get on the field. So second period rolled around. Now you got the first stringers of Joe Flacco, Ray Rice, Joe Jacoby playing against the second string of the Dallas Cowboy defense, and Baltimore kind of made it look pretty easy. A couple of Justin Tucker field goals, as well as a 96-yard drive after an interception on the 4-yard line off of the arm of Brandon Whedon, and at the half it was 27-10 in favor of the Ravens. Second half, Ravens go into second string mode. Now you're seeing men like Caleb Haney and Dustin Vaughn have some success running and passing. What was a 34-10 lead for Baltimore. Cowboy fans started doing the wave, some 77,624 tonight here at AT&T Stadium. All of a sudden, Cowboys started making some scores. Caleb Haney had a pass to, I believe, Jamar Newsom for 5 yards. That was a touchdown. He also had Ryan Williams run one in from 3 yards out. All of a sudden, it got to 34-30, failed 2-point attempt. If Dallas could get one more possession, they'd have a chance at winning this thing. And it certainly didn't look that way when things first began tonight. So Baltimore got the ball, final 4.5 minutes. They ran out the clock, kicked the field goal, and the final score was 37-30 in favor of the Baltimore Ravens. Not really sure what to make of this game, except to say that the Dallas defense once again did the thing of bend but don't break. Offensively, you had men like DeMarco Murray, running for 34 yards on 8 carries. You also had Josh Randall, running for 41 yards, and Des Bryant leading most of the Cowboy receivers with the 31-yard catch that he had early in the first half. Gavin Escobar had a couple of catches also. Overall, time of possession almost ended up being 50-50, but this was a game that Baltimore would get a lead, keep it, continue their winning ways. They're now 2-0, while now the Dallas Cowboys look forward to a trip to Miami, and then what should technically be the dress rehearsal for them, their next game. Look for men like Romo and company to play at least the first quarter, maybe even well into the first half. And then, of course, the finale, August 28th against Denver here, where everyone's going to get sat. And you look ahead toward September 7th. Tony Romo said that he felt fine. Jerry Romo said he liked what he saw. Dustin Vaughn starting to get a lot of love amongst the fans and some people that I was speaking to this evening. He may very well become that third string that the Cowboys are certainly hoping to have, either him or Caleb Haney, who is to say. So while the Cowboys were losing here, the Angels were winning across the way here at the ballpark in Arlington, again 5-4. Oakland losing in Atlanta 4-3. You have a first-place tie in the AL West, and both of your wild cards emanating from the AL West, as Seattle is in the mix. It's in the race. Fun times now as far as tracking the playoff chases for baseball, and now we get close to the start of NFL season, Cowboy style. They're done with Oxnard. Now they come back to Valley Ranch. Starting Tuesday, they'll be having morning practices. I'll hit a couple of those, get some video for you. Lots of video done today, and before I finish, I got to give special thanks to the good people of the Cowboys USA Football for doing a thing this afternoon. I came early for this Mom's Football Safety Football Clinic. USA Football was involved. It was hosted by Gina Miller. Tony Casillas was involved. Rocket Ishmael was there. George Teague was there. Boy, imagine if Terrell Owens was here for that. Don't get near the star, Terrell. You also had Charlotte Jones-Anderson, a couple of doctors, 500 moms being spoken to, talk about concussion awareness, 500 kids on the field learning all about tackling technique and keeping yourself hydrated, being football smart, football savvy, and of course, the ever entertaining Coach E.Z. Smith. What a joy to talk to. One-time coach in Concord and had a very great success record there. He was a part of this. A very informative afternoon. I've got videos up. I'll put pictures up on my Facebook page. This will conclude this episode of Hanging with Mr. Will on behalf of Blitz Weekly and, of course, BGC Sports Network, where tonight, Cowboys lose to the Ravens 37-30. They showed some life late, 0-2, off to Miami. Tony, we'll see how he does. I'm Mr. Will. Till next time.